Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So, as discussed up into the previous video about the queue, we discussed what is queue, what are the operations which we have up over the queue here, right? Now it's a time for some practical implementations for making our queues, inserting the elements, removing the elements, okay? So, for implementation of the queues, I'll just again put this implementation of queue. Okay, great. Let's talk about your implementation of the queues. So there are various ways about which, with the help of which actually we can implement up the queues in the Python. Okay, so with the help of some Python modules also we can do. So the first way which we have is your list. Okay, the second way which we have up is your collections dot dq. Okay, QUE, this dq. Okay, and the third method we have is q dot q. Okay, so these are the three different methods which we have in the implementation of the queues of the queue over here, right? Now we'll be dealing about each and every one of those separately. So first of all, I'll be starting over here with the first one, which is implementation. Okay, MEN. So implementation using list. I'll be starting with using the list. Fine. Okay. So whenever we want to implement it with the help of the list, so there instead of the enqueue or the dequeue functions, we use append and pop. Okay, append and pop, these are the two functions which we use instead of your enqueue and the dequeue functions, right? So as in like the lists are a little bit slower as in comparison in for the working stuffs, right? Because like there it is all that whenever you want to insert up any element or you want to remove up any element from the beginning, right? So it requires of the shifting up all of the other elements by the one, right? So there the time complexity which goes in, that is your big O of n, right? 1 second. So big O of n, that is the time complexity which is there for the implementations using your list, right? So hope I am pretty much clear with the same thing. And now we'll be doing up some hands-on for the same. Let's do that over here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just initialize an empty queue for me. Okay, an empty queue because we are using the list. I'm going to put up the large brackets, right? And after that, I'll start adding up some elements to the queue. How do we do that? I already told you, Q dot append. I told you that with the help of the append function, we try to add in up the elements, add in up the items into the list, right? So here it goes, q dot append. Let's say I am having as A. Okay. Again we have q dot append, right? So this time I'm going to, let's say, put B over here. Then we have, let's say, q dot append one more time. And this time, let's say I'm going to put over here as C. So these are the three elements which I have appended over here, A, B and C, right? These three elements have been appended over here by me, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'll just simply try to print in up my initial queue which I have written up over here. So print, it will be my initial queue, right? And down the line, I'll just print up over the queue variable over here. So see what is going to result up as a output for us. So for the output, it will be like my initial queue has been made up over here. So the queue which was empty previously, this one, now it has been like put up with some of the elements like A, B and C, right? This is what has been done up over here about the initial queue. Fine. Now this was about how you can add up the elements into the queues, right? Now about removing up the elements also. So I'll just print in up a statement first of all. Elements to be removed, right? Like that I can put it up. And I can just write a print a statement like q dot, and we this time will be using the pop. Okay, q.pop, and I'm going to write over here as 0. Okay, let's see if I run this out. See what came this time. The number which popped out means the element which has been removed out, that's your A. Correct? So this is how the things work out. This is how the things over the Q works out. As I was talking first in, first out. So first of all, A was the item, or I'll say element, which had gone inside my Q. Right? So this is only the element which will be coming outside first of all. Right, so A just came first of all outside over here. So that has been removed out very carefully, elements to be removed. In that same manner, if I take it right away once again, print, it will be q.pop once again and write a root of 0 over here. Now if I run this out again, now see B came out because first of all A had gone inside the Q, then B had got inside the Q. So that is the reason A came first of all outside the Q, then B came outside your Q. Right? This is how the things work up over here. This is how, this is the manner how the things will work out. And again, if I write up the same thing for the third time, as in like if I write in print, and if I put it up over like q.pop, okay, and in the bracket I wrote up over here as 0. Right, so that's again one of the other elements which we have up at the last, that will be simply coming out of there. Right, so you see A, B and C, and the C as well came out from this particular place. And now if I print in my Q again, right, if I print in up my Q over here again and run this up over, see what I got an empty here. Because all the elements which I had it up into my Q, those have been removed out from there. I have removed out all the elements of this particular Q, right? So this is how you do up the stuffs with the implementations using your list. So first method for the implementation of the Q was your list. And this is how you implement, you like put up your Q over here. And this is the method how you will actually add in the elements or even remove of the elements. For adding, the append function was completely used out. For removing, the pop function will work out. So as I told you in the stacks, in the queues, NQ and DQ worked out, right, for adding or removing. But in the case of the list, NQ and DQ will not work. Only the append and the pop function will work out in the case of the list. For the other cases, NQ and DQ will work out, that we will be seeing up into the further videos. Right, so I hope I am pretty much clear with the simple and the particular thing to you about how you can implement up the Q with the help of a list. If you have enjoyed the video, do like this video, do share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe out my channel. We'll see you there in the next video.